So, going out, I already got my shipment from my favorite company that I've been praying and waiting to work with. Now we're back, and I just had a message on the security system. Someone's at your door holding packages. So, we got some more deliveries on top of all of that. I know you think that I just spend up all kind of money on it. If you stay long enough, you'll understand what I do. Don't judge a book by its cover. I ain't rich in wealth, but I am in Jesus. And I got all that I need. This is just overflow. You know why? Because you never know who you're going to run into that needs stuff. And this happens like this every single day. No, not all of them is the same. Some of them's been sitting there, I ain't went through them. Getting ready to move them out right now, because I'm not keeping that here. But in ministry, I'm going to teach you something. Say you're in the store and you see 2 dresses. And buy one, get one free. Obviously, you ain't going to wear the same dress or buy 2 dresses the same. Get it! Because there's a sister down the road that needs that dress for church. Do you understand what I'm trying to tell you? This is just an example. I'm not telling you to actually do that. This is a illustration example. FYI. But I had to learn that. Because I haven't always been able to say that and have that knowledge. So when God puts things like that in front of our faces, y'all, we have to remember this. Your overflow and abundance is not just for you to keep in your pocket. Your seed is to be multiplied out here. The seed that you have or being blessed with is not just for you. Some, but not all. It's to bless others. Overflow, okay? It's the type of situation where your cup is running over. Because he anointed your head with oil to go forth. Does that make sense? That's my definition of it. Okay? So, use your common sense, y'all. Please use your common sense. Now let's get these packages. It's beginning to look like... Oh my goodness, y'all. I gotta take my sock off. I ain't got my bedroom shoes on. I'm gonna take my... Look how dirty my daggone door is from this rain. Do you see that? So yes, I had to take my shoe off because I don't have... We're about to get into this package. Here, Bella. Get that one. Yes. The next one. Voila! Do you know that your girl's big back, weak back right here about busted her butt on this floor because I took my sock off walking in the rain? Not a brilliant idea. Not a brilliant idea. Do you see? That's where I slipped, and this is where my rug went. And like always, you know this won't be the video that I open it in. It'll be another one. So, if you stay long enough, you might find out what's inside. And if you stay long enough, for real, I might turn you on to a little something. Let's grow together. I don't know where this passion came from, y'all. I don't know where it came from, having a desire, because I've always been a quiet person, a very private person. I don't want you in my business. I don't want you to know nothing about me type deal. But when you start walking with Jesus, you start learning who you are, who you buried all these years. Because you never knew who you really was, because you was always what somebody else wanted you to be, right? And I'm having all these different passions of different things, and it's like I told God, I was like, God, my page that I started just doing podcasts on has turned into so many other stuff. And at first I was about to let the enemy get me by thinking, oh, you're mixing this with that and this. No, that's why I have several pages. But in all my pages, including my mommy and me and content creating and my review sales and the companies I work with, I always give the glory back to Jesus. Because that's the reason why I'm doing these things. It's not for me to look cute. It's not for me to gain followers. It's not for me to get paid. Although that's nice, okay? Because it's a job. But it's to get you to know who Jesus is. And if you already know, to get you to keep going. Keep expanding the kingdom. Even if you don't see what the meaning is in my videos. It wasn't for you then. Not every eye and every ear is going to see and hear. So I want you to know that. I have purpose behind this. And just because you can't figure out what's going on here, don't mean that it ain't good. Just keep watching God. That's all I can say. And I have to keep my mouth shut about a few things. But for some people, it might look sloppy. It might look messy. It might look like, what on God's green earth is going on? But you know, when God's doing something, it don't always make sense. And that's not me to push my stuff on God to use his name to throw it around. That's not what I'm doing. I need you to know to stop judging a book by its cover. I need you to stop thinking you know it all, because you don't. Stop acting like you're so ranked up and so hippity hop top topped that you got it all figured out, because you can never put limits on God. Don't ever question what God is doing behind the scenes. We need to start loving more. coming together more, because what I don't know you may know, and what you don't know I may know. Come together. Expand the kingdom. Use your talents to do it. Your passions, your gifts. And God will let you even have fun while you're doing it. And that's what's happening over here with Sunshine. It's because you don't figure it out and you don't know about it does not mean that. It does not mean that. Do you understand what I'm trying to tell you? Do you? So, that's all my talk for right now until I get another message. Stop judging a book by its cover. Because you look real crazy when you come with all these assumptions and you have no idea what's really going on because you ain't been here long enough to know. That's why I'm thankful for Kingdom brothers and sisters that don't judge me, and if they do see something wrong, they're going to pull me to the side and they're going to tell me. And not worry about if I'm going to get mad at them and not talk to them no more. We're holding one another accountable. That's why it's important to have eyes to see through the lenses of Jesus. So sisters, brothers, get up and do what you know God's calling you to do. If you don't give him steps to order, how is he going to bring increase? How is he going to do what he needs to do? That seed that's in your pocket is not meant to stay there. Always remember that. No, I ain't talking about money. Get that out your daggone head.